The Beast in the Cradle. In a quiet village nestled at the edge of a dense African jungle, a 20-year-old beautiful girl named Nala lived with her grandmother. Nala was kind-hearted, curious, and admired for her striking beauty and adventurous spirit. One day, while gathering firewood deep in the forest, she heard a faint, sorrowful cry. Following the sound, she stumbled upon an abandoned baby wrapped in tattered cloth. The baby's cries pierced the silent jungle, and Nala, her heart aching with compassion, gently scooped her up. The baby had striking, golden eyes and an unusual birthmark resembling a crescent moon on her chest. Nala brought the child back to the village, despite her grandmother's unease. "Strange things happen in the jungle, child," her grandmother warned. "You must be careful." But Nala dismissed her grandmother's worries. She named the baby Amani, meaning peace, and took care of her as if she were her own sister. As Amani grew, strange things began to happen. Livestock in the village disappeared, their pens smeared with claw marks. Shadows darted through the village at night, accompanied by unearthly growls. The villagers whispered of a beast prowling their land. Amani, now a toddler, was unnaturally strong and quick. Her golden eyes seemed to glow in the dark, and her laughter, though sweet, sometimes echoed like a wild animal's call. Nala began to notice scratches on Amani's arms that healed overnight, and her crescent-shaped birthmark seemed to shimmer under the moonlight. One night, Nala woke to find Amani missing from her mat. She followed faint tracks leading into the jungle, her heart pounding with fear. She arrived at a clearing bathed in moonlight and froze in terror. Amani stood there, no longer a small, innocent child. Her body twisted and contorted, transforming into a monstrous creature, part human, part beast. Her golden eyes blazed, and her crescent birthmark glowed like a beacon. Around her lay the remains of the missing livestock, and she howled into the night, a sound that sent chills down Nala's spine. The creature turned to Nala, recognition flickering in its monstrous gaze. For a moment, it seemed to hesitate, as if the girl and the beast were at odds within Amani's body. Nala's love for Amani warred with her fear, but the beast lunged at her, hunger overcoming hesitation. Nala dodged and fled, tears streaming down her face as she ran back to the village. When she returned, she warned the villagers, but they blamed her for bringing the child into their lives. "You've cursed us," they cried, banishing her from the village. Left with no home and no answers, Nala returned to the jungle, determined to find Amani. She hoped to save her, to understand what she had unleashed. For days, she wandered the jungle, following clawed tracks and broken branches, until she reached the clearing once more. This time, Amani waited for her, fully transformed. The beast spoke in a deep, guttural voice that carried echoes of the child she had once loved. "You gave me love, Nala, but I was never meant to be human. I am what the jungle made me." With tears in her eyes, Nala approached, her heart breaking. "Amani, you are still the child I found, no matter what you've become." The beast growled, torn between its nature and its bond with Nala. But the moonlight intensified, and the beast roared, losing control. In a final act of desperation, Nala sang a lullaby she used to hum to Amani as a baby. The melody calmed the beast for a fleeting moment, and it looked at her with sorrow. But the jungle's curse was too strong. The beast lunged once more, and the clearing fell silent. When the villagers later found Nala's lifeless body, the beast was gone, leaving only the crescent moon glowing faintly in the sky.